Hello and welcome to another Yes or No Pick a Card reading. Today we have 3 piles, but before we get started, I just want you to take a moment and focus on each card, see which one you resonate with. If you need more time, pause the video. Once you've decided, feel free to click on the timestamps down below, but also feel free to pick more than one card. One could be the reading, another one could be the yes or no answer. They're all different. So let's get started. We have pile 1, First Breath, Beginner's Mind. Number 21. We have pile 2, Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibilities, number 51. And we have pile 3, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Right Timing, number 23. So those are the piles for today's reading. Take your time and I'll see you at your reading. Hello pile 1 and welcome to your yes or no pick a card reading. So we're going to start by shuffling the deck to see if we can get your main card. And we have First Breath, Beginner's Mind, 21. And we're going to get a couple more just supporting cards. There we go. And let's read 21. A fresh start and renewed curiosity, natural trust, beginner's mind. When the First Breath card shows up for you, it is time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath and another. There is nothing else you need to do but take in your new world. Trust your natural curiosity. So this is just about a new change and trusting in the fresh start. The card continues with, there is no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been or how tight the passage is to get where you are. Just take it in and experience the wonder. So I'm seeing this as a new change. This is a fresh start. Something is beginning. And that's what we're asking about. Let go of control and relax into flow. Okay. And then Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. I do appreciate how these two both seem to be sort of dancing. I know in this card, she's on the water, walking on water. This one, they're in space, but neither of them are like on solid ground. And this card here is surrounded by planets, and this card surrounded by birds. The overall energy I'm getting for you, pile 1, is that this is a fresh start, a new change, and there's this playfulness coming through, this weightlessness coming through, this dancing and joy. And music is coming through here. Some of you are asking about music, singing songs, just by the notes above this person here and the music they're listening to. And then this to me gives dancing. And then relax into the flow again, the flow of dancing. Let go of control and just move instinctually, let things happen organically. This very flowing energy is coming through here with this pile. We're going to get some more information for you just to get all the juicy details. So we have 6 of Coins and 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, this is the card of like celebrations. So think weddings, think picnics, think parties. 10 of Cups coming on the back here. Some of you are getting married or relying on family. The 6 of Coins is about generosity. It's giving and it's getting, right? There's a giver and a receiver. So that family energy is coming through here, relying on others. And that could be asking you to give and share as much as it is saying that you'll receive it. So I feel like for a lot of you who have asked, this is a question that might involve a lot of people. It might involve like get-together celebrations, some kind of party. But that community is coming through here. So the Hierophant. Okay, so this is interesting because, I asked what you can control and what you can't control. And I wonder if there's someone with a lot of control over this. The King of Rods, this person could have a lot of control over the situation. And that's why you're being asked to kind of go with the flow and accept the help that you're receiving. Because you can't make someone do something, right? But if this is about like a wedding or something, the dancing and the family and the party and the Hierophant as well, which can be legal institutions, right? You may have to wait till something happens, or wait until a date passes. Like there might not be a lot you can do to control this, and that's why you're relying on other people, and that's why you're going with the flow, but honoring yourself as you do this. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you, pile 1. I'm gonna pull just any more last advice for you. Yeah, so as I was saying, let go of the desire for control and let the future unfold. What was I saying? Like there's not a lot of control on your end, or maybe there's not a lot that you can do at this moment as this new situation starts. So we have a yes or the no. So I feel like there's 2 piles here. So I know you know them, I know you see them, but I feel like there's 2 piles. There's a yes, you get a lucky break, it's a successful venture. And then we have no, comes back to bite you, bitter, goes sour. Yeah. So there's a yes and a no here. And I know that's not great. So if you picked this, go to whichever one you're more drawn to. Or pick another reading and just do that yes or no. Because, yeah, it's not really giving a definitive yes or no. It's giving lucky breaks, but comes back to bite you. So that's what I'm getting for you. Sorry about the ending here. If that doesn't make any sense to you, maybe it does. Otherwise, feel free to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your yes or no pick a card reading. So we're going to start by focusing on our question and getting a card on the overall theme or energies of the reading, and then we're going to shuffle and we're going to get some more supporting cards, some advice, and the yes or no card. So we have stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. So we're going to start by just reading the card here. Limitless possibilities, embracing opportunity. When you look into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny tiny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of your never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to hone in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Okay, so this is about possibility. This is about you choosing. Okay, so I am very curious what you asked. Feel free to let me know and how you feel about, how much this resonates with you. I know that there's lots of people watching, but I always love hearing about it. It gives me goosebumps to hear the stories. I love it. Okay, here we go. So we have remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Yeah, again, we have that, the sky's the limit. Like you are stopping yourself from reaching your potential, which are limitless. And then we have thrown, your potential is, and oh my gosh, okay, it was the same message 3 times. So I feel like that's pretty obvious, like that's pretty blunt message right there. The only one we have is this one that's saying that you're stopping yourself, which is coming through. I think that is so fun. Oh wait, yeah. So we have the 2 of Swords, which is about choices and decisions and kind of stopping yourself from making them. Like you need to kind of put the swords down and make the choice, right? You're the one that's hesitating. And then we have 7 of Cups, which is telling me there's so many options for you, so many possibilities, right? Like you can, there's so many choices in what you want to do. And then again, we have, you're the one kind of limiting yourself. And maybe that's because you don't know what you want. Maybe you don't feel like you deserve something. Again, we have that message of possibility, limitless. You're the one limiting yourself, needing to make a choice. The Four of Swords in this deck looks worse than it is. It's really just about resting and healing and recuperating and just taking time to just be still. So I don't feel like you taking the time to make a choice is wrong or being called out here. It's just saying that's why you're here. And allowing yourself the space and the time to think things through, I don't feel like that's a negative. It's just if you want this to happen or not happen, you're kind of the one stalling it. For a lot of you, not all of you, but for many of you. And I do feel like with this card here, it's almost like a crown, but also stars, right? Just around her head. And that's giving me thrones vibe and stars in the sky vibe. It's you can take advantage of any of these possibilities. Okay, so I'm gonna pull, actually not that one yet, but I'm gonna pull this one just for some, what you can control. You can control the thinking about it, the juggling of it. You can control how much you choose to do. You can, and this is just confirmation as well, that you can juggle this. You can juggle it if it's something that the Six of Pentacles is coming out there. This might be a lot of work, and maybe that's why you're hesitant to do it, but it's saying you can control it. You have control over the situation, but maybe it's more just like keeping it all there. Again, but there's that still like that inability to make a choice, make a decision, make a move coming through. And a lot of it is just maybe you want to try and do it all, and maybe you can't do it all. I don't know. But what you can't control, again, there is some authority figure or some greater choice or someone, maybe it's a father figure, maybe it's a teacher that's coming through here. And Four of Wands popped over. Maybe it's family, and there's not a lot you can control in this either. There's someone with a lot of influence here. But we also have the balancing, the twos, the two cups, the two pentacles, the two swords. So there's that balancing. So it's not, I don't feel like it's them steamrolling you. I feel like they have at least as much influence, control over this. And again, we just have the juggling, the work, the trying to make this happen come through. So there is some stress coming through here. Okay, we're going to get an advice card. Try not to compare yourself to others. Your path is yours. Okay, so we're just going to leave this there as your advice. Try not to compare yourself to others. Your path is yours. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. We are going to pull a yes or no. Remember to get some tea leaf cards. So this is your yes or no. And again, if you don't feel like you resonate with this yes or no, just choose another pile as your yes or no, and this as your reading. Okay, so for yes or no, we have, this is no. No frills, wait for more, plain to see it won't work. So this is a no. And maybe some of you are just trying to juggle and make it happen when it's not. And maybe this is a reminder, this whole reading is a reminder that there are more options for you out there. But a lot of the focus on this is on the amount of possibility you have, on how many different choices or options there are out there, and the not knowing which one to make, and to maybe be relying on someone else's input. And maybe that's why maybe you don't think that they're going to want the same thing you want. But your path is yours. And this is the reminder that you can do whatever you want to do, because you're the one that has to walk that path and live the life that you make. Okay, we're going to try and get one more. Okay, that's a lot, but we will start here. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay. And I feel like you're not. I feel like you're taking the time to weigh things out, but I feel like that's just a reminder to not be impulsive. Okay, so we have Bull, Do not back down from oppositions. Show strength and fortitude. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightening awareness, and understanding. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. And Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Yeah, so whoever this person is, I feel like they are on your side, and that they are, helping you with this, protecting you with this, because there's a lot of protection, development, enlightenment, understanding coming through here. But we also have the, don't back down, right? Remove your limiting labels. Like, you are allowed to go after what you want here. Then we have Well, family wishes come true. Okay. This is about family for some people. We have Fan, romance, celebration, and party. And then Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Someone is going to meet someone at a party, or like a family party or a cottage or an event. And then we have Crown, honor and respect will come to you. I am not surprised when we have the Crown and the Throne here. Honor and respect will come to you. So everything will be okay, and you will get the recognition that you deserve. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. So a lot of emotions. And then Purse, pay attention to your finances. So a lot of emotions are going on right now. And there might be a financial thing come up as well for some of you. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing for you, Party 2. If you enjoyed your reading, please leave a comment down below, and I love hearing from you. Bye. Hello and welcome to your yes and no reading, pile 3. So we are going to start the reading by shuffling and finding a card to kind of go into more information on the theme or the energies within this reading for you. Okay. So we have Fortune's Wheel, luck, and right timing. So I'm going to pull some more supporting cards. Okay. Feather, think before you judge. And then, okay, so we have change one thing today, start small. Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So we're going to start with 23. Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing, a turn of fortune. The Fortune's Wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. You have the magic touch and everything turns to gold. There's nothing you can do wrong. You only need to hold what you desire as your intention and it becomes true. Do not waste this power. Dream big. Okay, do not wait any longer. Carpe diem. Recall your boldest and noblest longing and invite it into your life. Okay, so this is about a turn of fortune, luck, and right timing. This is about you wanting something to enter your life and the universe ready to give it to you. So I love that. That's really exciting energy. And we can see on these cards here that you just need to change one thing. Change one thing, change one thing, change one thing. Start slowly and start working towards creating what it is you want, whether you want to be yes or no. It'll depend on how you answered your question, like you asked your question, or what you want to get. This is saying that this is the time, now's the time, just start. Just start. And your ego shouts fear. That is reminding me of the book, The Mountain Is You. Whatever is stopping you from starting something, there's a reason to that. What is that fear hidden in that sticking point? Say you want to start working out and exercising, but you can't because you don't have the proper clothes. So you go and you buy the clothes, but then you still can't because you don't have the time. So you set your alarm and get up early, but you still can't because you're so tired. So there's a lot of doubts and reasons why not to do something. But The Mountain Is You asks you to look at the why. Like, what is it causing you to not do it? What is the underlying fear that's making you avoid that? And this is what this card is giving me the energy of, where it's something you want, but there's this fear hindering you. I'm not sure about this card. Maybe it makes sense for some people. Think first before you judge. Okay, so that's what we have for that. And I might get another one just to clarify it a bit. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Okay. So maybe there's something that you don't necessarily agree with, or maybe you're doing something others might not necessarily agree with. Doesn't mean it's bad. Because from both of these cards, it's almost like, you know, with the feather, think before you judge. There's this reminder not to judge others. Everyone's on their own path, right? And with the Evil Queen, this is giving me the feeling of forgiveness, of someone did something not necessarily wrong, but maybe not something you would do or you would agree with, and maybe you would think they would deserve, you know, salt, like the bad reward, like the coal, right, in their stocking. But you know, this is reminding you to still, you know, to forgive them, treat them well, to not hold it against them. So that's coming through here, and I'm not sure how that fits in for you specifically, but we're getting this reminder to not judge and not hold things against ourselves and others. So we're going to get a couple more cards. So we have 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, lots of energy. Oh, wow, lots of energy, lots of fast-moving energy. Ace of Coins. It's about new opportunities, new situations, new jobs, new tangible things are coming through here. Maybe you got a raise, right? There is something new beginning here, or a creative endeavor. Maybe there's a promotion coming through here with the 6 of Wands. But this is about something tangible or physical that's starting, something new. And we see that it comes with a success and a victory with the 6 of Wands here. This is about someone who's won, who's getting celebration and recognition, which is why I'm wondering if it's like a new job or promotion or being accepted into school, getting approved for something is coming through here. And the 8 of Wands, this tells me it's fast. This happens very quickly. Once it starts, it's, you know, it's going forward. Once you've decided on it, it's going forward. 8 of Wands can also mean like a trip, or some kind of like a message, like by a phone call or a text or an email coming through here. But it's a lot of speed, and it's about messages and things moving forward quickly. So I feel like whatever this is, you know, it's happening pretty quickly. Like it's the fortune is now kind of thing, right? Like it's almost like it's being not forced upon you, but it's almost like it's, you know, you have to start moving forward. Okay. Okay, so you have a lot of control over this. I feel like you have a lot of control over how this happens. And if it's creative, it's something that you are creating. With the Queen of Cups, that can be about creativity, artwork. With the 8 of Wands, that could be about writing or speaking something. Everyone is looking in one direction here. Even she is. Every single person's looking in one direction. So your eye is on the prize here. You know what you want. And then if you look at this, you know, they're both wearing red. They both have, you know, a staff in their hand. You know, there is this single-minded focus on something. And Spirit is asking you just to start, just to take those steps forward, because once the ball is rolling, it's rolling. And if you make any mistakes here, forgive yourself. You know, when we start something new or do something new, we don't always know what we're doing, so we are gonna make mistakes, and we are gonna realize, oh shoot, like I just wasted, you know, 4 days of my time doing that, but now I know how to do it better, right? Like we are after finished, not perfect, because the more you do something, the more you can improve on it. The Emperor is also about discipline and stability and structure, but the Emperor can also be a father figure or an authority figure, right? Like a teacher. The feeling that I'm getting overwhelmingly for most of you is that it's you just being really determined and with a lot of control to make this a success. And what you can't control, you can't control other people. You can't control their choices. You can't control if they like you or not. You can't control if they like what you do or not. You can't control if they agree with you. The 2 of Cups is about partnerships, usually romantic partnerships. Yeah, for me, that is the card of relationships in the deck, like the main card of relationships in the deck. It's just about partnership and coming together, and you can't control if someone wants to do that with you, whether it be work, school, friends, romantic. And Four of Cups is about indifference or boredom and contemplation. It can also be, you know, not seeing the full picture. You see how this gentleman is, or this forest person is focused on this cup that's coming to them, but they're not seeing the other ones, right? They're only noticing part of the picture, only seeing what they want to see. But you can't make someone change their thoughts or feelings or opinions, right? You can have a lot of control over the situation, over what you do, how you work on it, the effort you put in, but you can't control ultimately how someone else is going to feel about it, or about you, or about your choices. And just because someone doesn't agree doesn't mean they're wrong. I can get one more card with this. Yeah, and like you can try, but like you can't control that. And you can't control life, right? You can't control what is thrown at you. The Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself and protecting yourself. And I feel like everyone around you is going to have their own opinions on things and even on your actions. And maybe you do something that someone else doesn't agree with. It doesn't mean your action is bad. Or maybe they do something you don't agree with. It doesn't mean their action is bad, right? It means everyone's coming to this situation and seeing the situation through a different, unique viewpoint. For some reason that message is coming up here, that maybe people's opinions, feelings, thoughts won't necessarily align, but doesn't mean one of them is wrong or bad. So we're going to get one final advice card before we ask the yes or the no. So we have don't rush yourself. There's joy in the journey. Okay. Now is the time to share your light with others and stay open to the possibility of encountering joy in each day. Yeah, just slow down, take your time, don't try and rush this. And I feel like with the Emperor, you really want to just push until you can get, you know, what you want to happen here. But it's saying to just don't rush it, take joy in the journey. When this starts happening, it's gonna bulldoze and just happen so fast. So don't rush it any faster than it is. Yeah, and just enjoy it and enjoy the people around you as it happens. So we have yes, fitting it all into place, coming together, united. So this is a yes. Things will work out, things will come into place, things will start to form into that positive yes for you. So we are going to shuffle the tea leaf cards to see if we get any more messages. So we have candle, you will be shown the way, and we have career. So a lot of you, this is a new job. This is a new career or a promotion. And yeah, so you can't, again, like you can't, especially with coworkers or bosses, right? Like you can't really make them give you the promotion you want, or you can't really make them give you the jobs that you want. You kind of get what you get. We have younger man, dealing with relationships with a younger man, and then honor and respect will come to you. We have recognition in your career, and then we have candle, you will be shown the way, new job, new career, opportunities are waiting for you, fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing. So I'm just going to say, like, these kind of look like the same thing, right? Like the door opening. Yeah, a lot of you asked about careers here. And yeah, if you're asking about a job or promotion, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's coming. You have the ability to ace that interview or to, you know, ask for the promotion that you want. The message is on its way, honestly, with the Eight of Wands showing up here. And then we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Okay, so the Four of Cups, again, is about apathy or disconnect or not seeing everything that's around you, missing key aspects. And I feel like maybe if there's some information missing for a relationship or a job application, like that will be resolved. If there's something that is not quite happened yet, like if you're waiting on something for something to happen, sort of thing. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't stress out so much about this situation. Don't try to rush through it. Just, you know, take small steps, move forward, and know that everything will be okay. We have success, we have guidance, we have yes, we have you having control over this. We have things working out, we have honor and respect, accomplishments coming up twice. This looks really positive, pile one. And if you enjoyed your reading, please leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you, especially this situation. If anyone wants to kind of elaborate on what that is, that would be great. I would love that. Anyways, see you.